everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Bizzano, along with not Josh Reese.
I was going to tell you to say that. Yes.
Well, come on.
Not Josh Reese.
I know what to say.
Eric, the Slamilton, the Slam Burglar.
Yes.
Slam-a-lam-a ding-dong.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
Troll-free.
Troll-free.
Uh-huh.
Since...
2 seconds ago.
Yeah. Since 12:33.
Yes, exactly.
Welcome to the new troll-free NXT podcast.
Exclusively on YouTube now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
You can get the memo.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're putting these only on YouTube, the NXT ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about that?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That changes everything.
It's a game
Because
changer.
then it's really not a podcast at this point.
No, it's a video cast.
Yeah, it's a video cast.
It's a vlog.
I don't like that word.
Yeah, vlogs are usually just one person bitching about stuff.
Yeah, in this case, it's two people bitching about stuff.
So vlogs.
So I guess before we start with NXT, we should probably talk about the breaking news within WWE.
Yes.
Which is
There
that
was,
Nia Jax walked out. No, I'm just kidding. Rumors. Yeah, so apparently, we talked about this on the podcast last week that Bray Wyatt
and Bo Dallas
and
JoJo
apparently had a three-way and
all got viral.
gave each other viral meningitis. And apparently Roman Reigns joined that three-way, made it a four-way.
It is his daughter, so.
Oh, Jesus
JoJo's
Christ.
his daughter.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And yeah, so they made it a four-way, and now Roman has it too.
Yeah.
So Roman's out, Bray's out. I don't know why Sister Abigail's out of the match.
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
It was a fatal five-way orgy.
I mean, what? Okay, Bray Wyatt can be there, but what about Sister Abigail?
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, which match should we talk about first?
Let's talk about the non-main event one.
Which one is that?
So, Balor Club.
Yeah.
Balor Club is his opponent's been replaced since Bray Wyatt can't be there. For some reason, I guess Sister Abigail has to take care of him.
Yes, of course.
So, they're bringing...
She probably gave all of them.
She probably... It's where it came from, obviously.
Orton probably has it too, since he, desecrated her grave.
Exactly.
Which was...
He burned it down.
The house was built on top of her grave.
Yeah.
Anyways, that doesn't make sense, but...
Viral meningitis out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, Bray Wyatt / Sister Abigail is being replaced by AJ Styles.
Yes, the champ that runs the camp.
From SmackDown.
Yeah. Is he still going to be the Demon King, the Pumpkin King?
I don't know.
Or is he just going to be Balor?
That's a good question. And since we have to kind of redo these scorecards, I think that's something we should put on here. Like replace any of these, like any outside interference or, Oh, no, because one of the questions is, does Sister Abigail hit a Sister Abigail? We can replace that with, is he still the Pumpkin King?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
But I don't know. Maybe not.
Because, look, so if you're going to burn AJ Styles versus Finn Balor...
But it's still Halloween, so...
I mean, you can do that. And then when you finally, get your head out of your ass and decide to make the right matches, and you want to do this at WrestleMania, then you can do the Demon King versus AJ Styles.
Versus the Demon Styles.
The Untouchable King.
Right.
Something like that.
Well, look, people, the issue I have with these replacements, first of all, for this one, AJ Styles on SmackDown, so it doesn't make sense. Like, of course, why would Kurt Angle replace Bray Wyatt with a wrestler from SmackDown?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense when you talk about a brand split, because this takes away everything from the brand split, so that makes no sense.
Yeah.
They didn't say he's trading for him or anything like that, and people are saying, well, it's a cross-promotion match. Okay, but this is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view.
It is.
So that doesn't make sense either.
Well, I mean, I guess it's better to the alternative, because really, who's the only other person that could have filled in?
Yeah.
Elias.
Oh, God. Or Goldust again.
Or Goldust.
Well, some people had a good, a different opinion on this, which would be to put Balor with the Shield. Just take away that match and put Balor with with Dean and Seth.
That could have worked.
It still doesn't make that much sense, but
it's the Shield Club.
It's the Shield Club.
Yeah. I mean, he wears all black anyway. I think they
give him a vest.
A vest. A vest and his like little Speedo.
No. They give him Roman's vest, so it's like way too big on him and it just weighs him down and he can't do any of his moves.
Exactly.
This is too heavy.
That I think that would have been the better alternative. Just put Balor in that match.
But people are saying you gotta give the fans that bought tickets. You know what I mean? Like that's the big thing here is people bought tickets for this event. So you can either cancel it or you have to do something big to replace it.
See, that's the thing. They could have they actually could have put Balor in that match.
Yeah.
And then they just could have added another match onto the card.
Yeah.
They could have added, I don't know.
Two of these are pre-show matches anyway.
Yeah.
There's a cruiserweight pre-show match.
Put a battle
Sasha.
royal for a #1 contender for the IC title.
Yeah.
And then you just have that match on a random Raw, and that person loses, and it's no big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Miz is still champion, and he will always be the Intercontinental Champion.
Yes. As long as that main title is held hostage, he will always be Intercontinental Champion.
Right. So, they need some explanation on the pre-show of why Styles is fighting on a Raw pay-per-view. Because he's obviously not getting traded. Although he should be. They
did videos of, Balor and Styles reacting to the news. But shouldn't they be like, wait, what?
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Daniel? You just put me on this match on this show without even fucking telling me?
Right.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to my finger up your ass.
Well, the other problem is there's no story to why these two are fighting.
No.
It's just, so look, the match will be great. Yeah. I'm sure the match will be great, but everything else.
Well, the story is what Finn Balor said. He's like, oh, we've had similar careers, and somehow our paths have never crossed, but now they will. Now he'll see Balor Club.
Wait, weren't you guys in a club together?
Yeah.
Or did he leave before Styles joined the club?
Maybe he left before because he was in NXT for a few years.
We've both been in a similar club.
That starts with a B.
It ends with a club.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see about that. But anyways, the next match, which I guess is the main event. I mean, before it was for sure because it's the Shield, but it's not the Shield anymore. So will this still be the main event?
Yeah.
Or will Styles and Balor I don't know. That's another good question.
So this was another one where, I don't know, the addition didn't... I mean, I'm interested in it, for sure. I even wore my fucking Kurt Angle shirt.
Right.
That John David Guerra got me.
Yes.
I mean, they're replacing Roman Reigns with Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle returning to a WWE ring for the first time in 11 years.
Yep. Daniel Bryan must be pissed.
Yeah, absolutely. He gets the match, but I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, Kurt Angle, and this is another thing that it makes no sense when it comes to the storyline, because Kurt Angle put the Shield in a 3-on-5 match.
Yeah.
Roman gets sick, and Kurt Angle's like, I'll join you guys.
I feel bad for, giving you this horribly unfair match, so I guess I'll help you guys out.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense from a GM perspective.
Right.
At all.
No.
Why would the GM be like, man, I feel really bad for you.
Uh-huh.
Let me help you out. No. Yeah. It doesn't work.
Nope.
Maybe if you're a bad GM.
Yeah.
And you did it.
Right.
And you joined the bad guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks because we were, gonna get that Shield entrance.
Yeah.
Probably with them wearing their
masks. They'll still do the masks. They'll give Kurt one.
Well, they probably won't even be in, do you think they'll even be in Shield gear at this point?
That is a good point.
Wouldn't it be weird if they came out to Roman's music without Roman?
Well,
because it's Roman's music now. It is.
But if you do the Sierra Hotel,
right?
If you do that, it's Shield music.
But then, I guess, you're still playing Roman's music after that because the Shield music was slightly different.
Yeah.
The Shield music had, what's the thing on the drums?
Symbols?
Had cymbals in it. The Shield music had cymbals. Roman's is just butter,
Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll see. We got to do these. We got to fix these before we leave.
Yeah, we got to figure that out.
Yeah. So, anyways,
anyway,
TLC should be interesting to say the least.
interesting. Let's leave it at that.
I wonder how they'll explain all of this.
Yeah.
Because I think the pre-show's only a half an hour.
Here, am I?
Maybe it's an hour. It's probably an hour.
Camera?
Yeah.
They'll do the R-Truth thing.
Well, no more. A little more.
A little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go.
They'll do the R-Truth thing. He's like, fuck you, we got your money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That's it.
Man. And there's only 2 titles are on the line still, with Enzo maybe winning the Cruiserweight Championship. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
So anyways, on to NXT.
On to the real meat of this podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the show begins with Ember Moon versus Sonya Deville versus Ruby Riott for the 3rd spot in the Fatal 4-Way match for the Women's Championship.
Yep.
At TakeOver Houston.
Yup.
We already have Kairi Sane in.
Yeah, that's my pick to win it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we have Peyton Royce in it.
Peyton Royce is in there.
So now it's up to these 3 women.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting this good of a match.
Yeah.
Like I knew who was gonna win.
Yeah.
But I was not expecting the match to be that good.
No, it was it was better than I thought it was going to be. Like I didn't know much about the other girl.
Sonya Deville?
Sonya Deville.
Yeah. Well, she used to be Daria on NXT. Her name was just Daria, and she was still considered this badass, but she had a stupid name, Daria. So then one day they just changed it, and then they pretended like that was always her name.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So Sonya Deville. All right. Is she supposed to be like a MMA?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Not, but once Shayna Baszler gets there, then they're like, oh, sorry, we need that gimmick for someone else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Figure something else out.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Because, well, like I've said this before, that Sonya Deville, it's half Mortal Kombat, half 101 Dalmatians. Right?
I see
Sonya
what you did there.
Cruella Deville.
Yeah.
Sonya Deville.
Oh, shit.
That's 100% how they got her name.
Yeah, it has to be.
100%.
There's no, I don't know.
There's no question.
Deville is just such an off-kilter
I put
last
my house
name.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was a really cool spot where Ember jumped off the second rope and got speared in midair.
That was really cool.
By Sonya. That was nice.
Yeah.
It was better than your average Roman spear.
And then Sonya jumped off the apron.
Yes.
And got drop kicked in midair by Ember Moon.
Yes.
That was good.
And then right after that,
Ruby Riott
there you go.
Jumps off
the top rope onto both of them.
Onto both of them on the floor. And then she makes it look like she hurts her ankle.
Right.
And this is a thing I never understand why wrestlers do it. She's on the ground and she's holding her ankle. She's like, and then she starts punching it. She's like, oh, my ankle. Oh, God.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
And I've had so many ankle injuries playing basketball. Like, I've had no broken bones my whole life.
Same.
And
Same.
Yeah. There we go. I drink a lot of milk.
Yeah.
So, no broken bones, but Joe and I both have weak ankles for whatever reason.
Because you're the freaking little pansies with your pansy ankles.
Yeah. Yeah. So we sprain our ankles a lot, and my ankle gets sprained all the fucking time.
Did you ever sprain it doing the bunny hop?
No.
Surprisingly. That was always a concern of mine, like coming off the rope and like landing.
Well, yeah, but at least you're landing if you land 2 feet at the same time, then you're usually good. In basketball, when you're jumping, you never know how you're gonna land, so that's why I always end up fucking twisting my
Seth
ankle.
Rollins flipped over Kane, landed with both feet, and his knee exploded.
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta get like really close, like
Oh yeah.
like the comic.
Ouch. God, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
So, but now when I sprain my ankle, it'll like be healed in like 2 days because it's happened so many times.
Yeah.
Like they're like, yeah, we're used to this.
And it's because when it happens, you just beat the shit out of your ankle.
No, so honestly, I've probably sprained my ankle 40 times.
Yeah.
And I've never, like, when it happened, I'll just be like, oh shit, I've never punched the fucking shit out of it.
I mean,
but really, why didn't she just, step out, get out of an ambulance, and then just stomp on the ground? That fixes your broken ankle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just like the Demon King.
And then, like, she gets up and she literally does this. She gets up, she's like, ugh. Oh, hey, Ember Moon, what's up? Yeah, let me pick you up and just throw you in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, she like, no sells it for half the match.
Yeah. She does.
I mean, was she trying to do like a Rambo thing? Like, remember, like he got shot or cut, and he pours like the gunpowder.
Right.
Like, oh, better.
Or like Mel Gibson when his shoulder pops out in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
And he fixes it by just ramming into a wall.
Yeah.
He's like, ah! That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Also, they must really love Ruby Riott because after hurting her ankle, Sonya puts her in the ankle lock for a very long time.
Yeah.
And Ruby does not tap out. A very long time, like way too long.
Anyone who grew up watching the Attitude Era of wrestling has probably seen a Kurt Angle match.
Yes.
And there are two very easy ways to get out of an ankle lock, especially when they're just standing there holding it.
Right.
I mean, you can roll forward and throw them off of you. Yeah. That works. Or you can like kind of like twist like in the direction your ankle is being turned.
Right.
Get on your back and kick them off.
Uh-huh.
We've all seen it.
Yeah.
Happen 100 times.
Yeah.
Now if he grapevines it, you're fucked. But yeah. So it got really slow in the match when they're just like, oh, ankle lock for 5 minutes.
Well, they just it was too unrealistic that Ruby could last for like a minute and a half or whatever with an ankle lock when she has a very injured ankle that she punches.
Yes.
So
that's what she was toughing it up by punching it. She's like, oh, they're going to put an ankle lock. I better beat up my ankle. Yeah. Tough it up.
But it did set up the end of the match, which was very cool, where Ember Moon, she still had the ankle lock in.
Uh-huh.
Ember Moon jumps off the top rope and hits Sonya with the Eclipse.
Yes.
While she had the ankle lock on Ruby.
Which Sonya then rolls almost out of the ring, so she just goes and pins Ruby.
So she just does a strong pin on Ruby to get the win.
So an ankle lock will pin somebody.
Yeah.
No move was done to Ruby Riott. She just was in an ankle lock.
Well, did you ever play the Monday Night Raw game, like the first one for like Sega or Nintendo, Super Nintendo, I think?
I think so.
Where like if you're outside the ring and you run into the barricade, you like pass out for like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The best is when both of you do it at the same time. It's like, hudung, hudung, and you're both just laying there. But anyways, in that game, if you play as Bret Hart and you put someone in the sharpshooter, like they don't tap out. After that, you just pin them. It's like Stone Cold passing out. And then you just
makes
pin them.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, we were supposed to be like, oh, my ankle hurts so bad I can't possibly kick out.
Yeah. No, that's unbelievable. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, look, you can't have Sonya get pinned.
Why?
Because you have to make her look strong, I guess. I don't know.
For her to lose to Shayna Baszler?
Yeah.
When she debuts?
Whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so overall, though, it was a very good match just because there were a lot of cool stuff that happened.
Yeah.
Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So then we go to earlier this week, security footage. Footage.
Remember again in the Attitude Era when they used to have like GTV?
Yes.
Are they bringing that back?
And it was like, why was there one in the bathroom, by the way?
And they never explained that.
Never.
Ever.
No.
They never explained like how they got it, what it was.
Who's recording these people.
Oh, we got this video.
Yeah.
And it would just say GTV.
Yeah. And we never even knew what GTV even stood for, right?
They never told us.
I'm sure they were just, Yeah, if it was today, it would have been like Hornswoggle was recording everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't have a Hornswoggle. Who's it supposed to be?
Yeah.
So, that had to have been like, they were probably planning on signing someone from WCW and giving him, like, making it that the reveal, and they never signed the person or something. Maybe that was it. I don't know, but yeah, it made no sense.
Maybe they're trying to get Diamond Dallas Page, because remember, he was like when he debuted with WWE, he was like a stalker.
Yeah.
Who would stalk Undertaker's wife.
Should have just done that.
Yeah.
There should have just been a bunch of videos of Taker's wife, like, just hanging out, giving Taker a massage. Sarah, that was so, man, they talk about ruining Undertaker's character.
Yeah.
By having, like, Sarah get kidnapped. He's like, oh, Sarah. Well, luckily, you're a zombie, though.
Well, he was the American badass at that time.
Yeah.
So it was okay. He could have a family.
Okay.
He can't have a family as the dead man,
I guess.
Yeah.
So anyways, the security footage, by the way, the security footage we're watching is all grainy and crappy, but that's not what security footage looks like anymore.
Not at all.
Like, security cameras are good now.
Yeah.
Like,
HD.
technology has improved. HD.
Yeah.
This is like in the box, like it doesn't even take up the whole screen or anything.
No.
So the security footage shows the Undisputed Era meeting with Roderick Strong outside the Performance Center, because a couple weeks ago, they met with Roderick Strong at the stage, like, hey, you should join us. And he, like, looked at Drew McIntyre like, sure. Did they show that this week, the replays of that?
No.
They didn't? Okay.
No.
So we then see Adam Cole give Roderick Strong a T-shirt, but then Strong gives it back and walks away. And Nigel McGuinness is like, oh, it doesn't seem like Roderick Strong was too happy to see the Undisputed Era. So they're like hinting like that maybe Roderick Strong will join them, but
at War Games,
it would be great. But everything they're showing is that he's not.
Yeah.
So I hope they're pulling some sort of swerve.
They think they're pulling a swerve,
but you shouldn't have hinted
it's
at
clear
this.
here that Roderick Strong obviously doesn't like T-shirts. Roderick Strong apparently hates free T-shirts.
So Joe and I were watching the Jets-Patriots game last Sunday, and there was a play where I think it was like a very hard stiff arm, and the commentator who was, what's his name? Dan Fouts.
Okay.
From Waterboy. He was the commentator in Waterboy.
Yeah.
The one with the beard. And he said, oh yeah, he just shoved him off like as if to say, hey, get off me, bro. And it was like, wait, you're giving dialogue to the players? Like, what are you're speaking for them? It made no sense.
Did you see him? He was like, get off me, bro.
Yeah,
he was like, no.
Right. It was like Nigel McGuinness is like, well, you could see Adam Cole was like, hey, man, do you want my T-shirt? And Roderick Strong was like, that's okay, I'm already wearing one.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just silly. Look, I hope Roderick Strong joins them because he's such a boring face.
Yeah.
And people have told me that.
He really is.
Yeah, and people have told me that he was a really good heel on the indie circuit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because kind of like Neville. Neville was a terrible face.
Oh, he sucked.
But he's a convincing heel.
Very much
He just
so.
is a piece of shit, He just
Yeah.
So maybe that's the case with Roderick Strong too. I hope so. But if you're going to do that,
yeah,
make it a surprise.
Yes.
When Hulk Hogan joined the NWO, there was no hinting like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were like, hey, Hulk, here's a T-shirt. And Hulk's like, no thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't do that.
There wasn't like security footage of them meeting. Like, all you got from the outsiders was, hey, the third guy is coming.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
You're like, wow, who's the third guy going to be?
No one would have ever guessed
Of course,
Hulk Hogan.
knowing they're from WWE, you're like looking at the WWE roster like, oh shit, who's it going to be? Like, really? Who's Triple H or Ernest Hemsley or X-Pac or?
Right.
No, and then it was fucking Hogan. You're like, what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
like,
just don't
I'm not a Hogan fan by any means, but that was the single greatest like heel turn.
Yeah.
In history.
Of course.
Because no one saw it coming and it blew everyone's mind.
Yep.
And then he showed
trashed
up
the
next
ring.
week with a black beard.
Yep.
He's like, I got this black beard, brother, to show you I'm a bad guy. Ah! And his chest hairs have been dyed black.
Yes, exactly. So I hope this happens. I hope Strong turns heel.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't have hinted at it. It should have been just a big surprise. But we'll see. I don't know.
I guess we'll see.
I mean, it really just
live.
I think what's going to happen is War Games, because apparently, well, all right, we'll get to it later. I don't know. Maybe Strong will help the Undisputed Era win the match or something.
The authors of pain join up with them.
Right. So then we go backstage, and Kurt Angle is being interviewed by Christy St. Cloud, and I tweeted the photo. Did you see the photo I tweeted of William Regal? Did I say Kurt Angle? I meant William
you did.
Regal. Sorry,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I talking about? William Regal is being interviewed by Christy St. Cloud, and before, like when they cut to the beginning shot, he's just like looking up in the at nothing. He's like, and then she's like, William Regal, and he's like,
Oh, there's an interview.
Yeah. So he's about to announce the final qualifying match for the Women's Championship when the iconic duo shows up.
Uh-huh.
And Billie Kay assumes that, she will just be in the final match. But Regal says, yes, you will be in the qualifying match next week, but it'll be a battle royal to give the rest of the NXT roster, minus Mandy Rose, a chance.
Yeah.
Because that's how bad Mandy Rose is.
Yeah.
She can't even get in a battle royal.
The iconic duo, Peyton Royce,
Yes.
Billie Kay.
Yes.
So Peyton Royce, can you see it?
That's, Peyton Royce. Yeah.
She looks great.
She looks good. She's confused and angry.
Now,
When William Regal tells Billie Kay, she's like, oh, and this is the face that she makes.
This is William Regal telling Billie Kay there's a battle royal.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you could set pictures for alarms, that would be like my wake up in the morning alarm. Like, hey, it's 8:30, wake up. Oh.
Right. Oh. I mean, gosh,
yeah.
There's certain things you do, when you're on a camera, you always try to look up, you never want to be like, hey guys.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I don't know what she was thinking there.
Yeah. Billie Kay for worst face.
Exactly.
Yeah. So next up we have Raul Mendoza versus Aleister Black.
Uh-huh.
But right as the match starts, Velveteen Dream shows up and steals Aleister Black's jacket. Oh, the mind games!
The mind games!
Oh my God, you stole his jacket!
And the ultimate battle of black versus purple.
Holy shit, you're not kidding.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do? Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna steal his jacket?
Yeah.
So this allows Mendoza to get a few moves in because Aleister Black's like, my jacket!
What am I gonna do? Oh, I can just buy another one.
Yeah. But of course, it doesn't last long as Aleister gets the win after hitting Black Mass.
Which was pretty sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after the match, Aleister sits in the middle of the ring and once again refuses to acknowledge Velveteen Dream until Velveteen Dream's back is turned. And then he just gives a slight turn of the head to look at him. And then Mauro Ranallo shits his pants and says, did Aleister Black just acknowledge Velveteen Dream?
Yes. Really?
First of all, a little bit. Second of all, who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Why is that a big deal, Ranallo?
Yeah. Okay, he acknowledged his existence. I mean, I'm sure they see each other backstage. Aleister Black just isn't walking around like this.
Yeah. But no, Velveteen Dream really needs to do something sadistic.
Yeah,
and I don't think they'll do it because it'll make Aleister Black look weak, but he needs to beat him down. He really needs to ambush Aleister Black and torture him or something and go, say my name, and then Aleister Black is finally Velveteen Dream.
Yeah. I like that.
And then that sets up the match. You could still have Aleister Black win, obviously, but
yeah, definitely.
you need to convince us that Velveteen Dream is actually a threat because
yeah, stealing a guy's jacket is not anything.
No. That's what R-Truth did to Wade Barrett. He stole his title, and it was a joke.
Yeah.
We didn't take it seriously. R-Truth didn't win that title. We knew.
No. I mean, CM Punk stole the urn from The Undertaker.
Right.
Like, that's a thing.
Yes.
That addresses some sort of issue.
And that was after Paul Bearer died.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be Paul Bearer in that urn, right?
At
that time?
Yeah.
So that was a big deal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Paul Heyman came out dressed as Paul Bearer. And then we were like, is this too far? I think this is too far. Maybe. I don't know.
They're like, Paul, please go back with Brock Lesnar.
Right. So next up, we have Drew McIntyre doing a sit-down interview with Christy St. Cloud.
And that sounds such like a fucking porn star name.
It really is.
Yeah.
And before she joined WWE, her name was like Christy St. something else, like on YouTube. She was like doing news on, like she had her own channel on YouTube, and she was just doing like news stories, and they weren't even getting that many hits at the time. It was like, how did she get this job?
Yeah.
Maybe she was doing wrestling shows on the side.
You should start your own like wrestling or just like news channel and like see if they notice you.
But then I'll just be like Del Barrio. I'll get hired for a year and then released.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Well.
And I'll go move to Florida where I'm highly allergic to the entire state of Florida. Like I love going to Florida, but like when we go to Orlando for, you know, Disney World and Universal, but I get sick as a fucking dog. My allergies just kill me there.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's a catch-22, I guess, or I don't know.
Catch something.
I'll catch something.
Yeah.
Now, also, we do not do a worst acting for the NXT recap. But if we did, Christy St. Cloud would
Absolutely.
win.
Yeah.
Let's do it. She wins this week. Worst acting, Christy St. Cloud.
Christy St. Cloud.
McIntyre talks about how sad he was when he was released from WWE. He talks about how when he got released, he had to tell his girlfriend that he lost a job, and she asked him, she's like, are we going to be okay? And then Christy St. Cloud's like, oh. Like just the worst acting. Here, I'll pull up the picture because I have it.
Thing.
Here it is.
Oh.
She's like, oh my gosh. Oh. It was just,
yeah.
It was upsetting. So then Zelina Vega walks up and tells Christy that.
And this is the chick that's with
Cien Almas.
Yes.
In real life, she's with Austin Aries.
Ah.
So she walks up and tells Christy that she will be taking over the rest of the interview. And Christy apparently has no problem with this. She's just like, okay, like right away. She just gets up and leaves.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like not even like, this is my interview. And then Zelina could like threaten to beat her up or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like that'd be nice.
She's like, move. Okay.
Yeah. This is my interview now. So Zelina takes her seats. And then she tells Drew that Almas is coming for the NXT Championship. And you've been avoiding him. And then Drew tells her, look, I've always said I'll fight anyone, anywhere, at any time. So if Almas wants a title match, have him come with you next time and tell me himself. Balor Club.
Balor.
And then
Galloway Club.
Yes. Galloway Club. Okay. So what the hell?
What?
I just got a text that I left the garage door open.
Oh.
What?
Nice one.
That was stupid. Never left the garage door open. Maybe I pressed it and didn't check.
Oh.
Oh, well.
You're just like, I'm Andrew in the car.
Whoops. All right, so yeah. So I guess Drew McIntyre is going to be defending the title before TakeOver.
Yeah.
Houston against Almas, and he'll probably beat Almas. I'm sure he'll beat Almas.
Well, who's he going to face at TakeOver?
They haven't said yet.
Maybe something will happen in that match and he'll fight Almas at TakeOver?
Maybe. I guess.
Because TakeOver's in what, 3-4 weeks? It's like the 18th, 17th or something.
4 weeks.
18th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 4 weeks from now.
Yeah. So in 4 weeks. So they got to set up some sort of title
I guess
match.
it will be Almas because it seems like the Undisputed Era is going to be doing war games with the other guys and stuff.
So it wouldn't make sense for Adam Cole to do 2 matches. I mean, it'd probably be great, but
right.
it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. All right, so next up we have Cassius Ohno versus Cesar Bononi. And you've never seen Bononi, right?
No.
He had a few matches with Cien Almas early this year.
Yeah.
Which led to, like, Bononi got a roll-up victory on Almas. And that was when they were like, oh, Almas is too busy partying to care about wrestling. And then Zelina Vega showed up and then turned him back into a badass, and then he beat Bononi.
No.
But yeah.
Well, good
this
for
guy's
him.
fucking huge, though, and he loses every match.
Yeah, he's like 6'6".
Why does Ono need a pointless victory over this
Yeah.
guy, which he gets with the rolling elbow?
Mm-hmm.
But Ono's never in anything.
You know, I've seen a few of Ono's matches, and I'm not impressed.
No, neither am I. It's just super indie. It's like super duper indie style. And it's just not, what I'm into.
Yeah. Like, I don't get, like, the story in his matches.
No.
Like, there's nothing to keep me interested.
Right.
Maybe it's just because he hasn't, like, reached that level in NXT where he's not, like, at the top where he has a program with somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not doing anything for me.
No, he never has. And he dresses, the way he dresses.
It's terrible.
Because he came back super overweight and he wears basketball, like he's going to go play basketball.
Yeah.
And he's showing his glutes, like his huge thighs that are just filled with
Twinkies and ding-dongs.
Yeah. I mean, wear pants, Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't body shame
He
him.
just looks silly.
Yeah. No, he does.
So next up, we have the main event. We got Sanity versus the Undisputed Era with Nikki Cross ringside. But where is Tainara Conti, who attacked her last week? Conti?
Conti?
Yeah, you don't want to say Conti.
Conti.
Tainara
Conti.
They showed that, right? Or no? Did they show that replay?
I don't even think they showed that.
Like last week, Nikki Cross was in a match, and they had Tainara Conti like attack her last week because the Undisputed Era told her to.
Oh.
But apparently she's not going to be a part of the Undisputed Era. It didn't make any sense
Is
at all.
she going to be in the Nikki Cross going to be in that Battle Royal? I would imagine so, right?
No, because they showed the picture and she's not in it because she already lost a qualifying match.
That's right. Because she lost the first one with Kairi Sane, or she lost the one with...
She lost the second one with Peyton Royce.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No. And that was when Tainara Conti attacked her, was during that match.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, that makes sense.
But apparently she's not going to be a part of the Undisputed Era, so I don't know. So anyways, Adam Cole stood on the floor outside the ring for the most of the match because I guess his gimmick is that he's a pussy.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's what most bad guys are pussies.
Yeah.
He's the leader. Go get him. I'll stay here.
He's distracting. He looks like the love child of Dolph Ziggler and HBK.
He really does.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like, get in there. They got
Do it.
something.
I don't know, yeah. So Sanity beats up O'Reilly and Fish, so they surround Adam Cole. They get Cole in the ring, and they're about to hit him with a 3-man finisher when the Authors of Pain make their first appearance since they lost their tag titles at TakeOver Brooklyn.
Oh.
It's been that long.
That's weird that they would keep him off TV for that long.
Yeah.
And announce him for a match, but keep him off TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you can do it with a suspended Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So AOP beats up Sanity as the Undisputed Era makes their escape up the ramp. AOP then leaves Sanity beaten up in the middle of the ring, and then Paul Ellering hands his monsters the tag titles. Like, we're going to win these back. So, yeah. So,
But it
seems
Games
like War Games is going to be a triple threat.
But it can be because
with multiple teams.
So what? So if Roderick Strong and AOP win, Roderick Strong's part of the tag team, like Freebird rules. They can just whoever.
Roderick Strong is joining AOP.
Isn't he part of AOP's team in War Games?
Is he? I don't know.
That's what I thought.
That's what you read, like for spoilers.
No, like this got announced a while back ago.
Well, no, it wasn't announced. They announced War Games, but there was like NXT spoilers.
Oh, okay.
guess.
Because they film like 4 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure.
So they've announced that it's War Games. They just haven't given like who's in it. And,
Right.
Okay.
We don't have any matches yet.
Officially announced.
We just have, obviously, there's going to be a Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship.
Yeah.
But War Games, do you know the rules of the match? There's 2 rings.
A big cage.
And a big kind of like Hell in a Cell, except the cell doesn't touch the floor.
I'm not sure if it's like an elimination style.
But it's just 2 rings. The 2 rings don't mean anything, right?
No,
it's just 2 rings.
Because it's like a tag match, except
no tag.
It's a tornado tag.
Yeah.
So everyone's in it.
Right.
And when you have 9 guys,
yep.
In one ring, you can't do a whole lot. So that's why they do 2 rings.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sure we'll see like utilization of that. Like someone will be on a turnbuckle in one ring and someone will get on one in the other ring and like hit them and like suplex them into the other ring.
When they had War Games in WCW, were the 2 rings out there the whole time?
That
like, what do they do for the rest of the matches?
Are they gonna build a ring? Like,
right? Because what do they do for the rest of the matches? I think 2 rings are.
Unless they lower one.
That's crazy.
Can you lower a ring and a cage?
It'd be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah,
I think they just leave 2 rings there, which is kind of distracting. I don't know. That just doesn't make sense because that'll be distracting for just watching a regular singles match.
Yeah.
Like, why do you need 2 rings?
Right.
I don't know.
Because I don't know where, like, if you leave the ring set up, but just somewhere else, like, where would you even put it?
Yeah.
Because the way Toyota Center is, you're going to block a lot of seats if you just have it set up in somewhere else.
Well, I guess if you put it towards the ramp and just make the ramp shorter, you can do that.
Maybe.
And you don't really take away from too many seats. You just shorten the ramp.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You know what? Speaking of rings, there were reports that Kane was under the ring for the entire show of Monday Night Raw. Because how else are you going to get a 7-foot guy under the ring without people noticing?
Yeah.
They said Kane was under, which means he was like under there for 4.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That is. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they always do.
And I guess he's just laying down, like listening to music and trying to nap or something until the end.
I mean, I wonder how it's like set up under the, like, if any wrestlers ever like kind of divulge the information, like what they do under there. Like, is there like a monitor? Do they get to like, do they see in the show?
I'm sure they have food, drinks, maybe a bottle to piss in.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like, what if you get a piss?
I'm sure they have a bottle to piss.
Yeah.
And maybe like a bucket to shit. No, there's probably no bucket to shit.
How do you lay down? Like, like that South Park episode. You're like holding the bucket, laying on your side.
You like Kane like opens like the apron a little bit, like, hey, Mike Yoda, I need some TP. And you just see Mike Yoda crawls under the ring with toilet paper.
Yeah, 2 guys are wrestling in the ring. Oh God, Kane took a shit.
Yeah. That can't be fun though.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Kane's just like watching movies under there the whole time.
Right.
With the headphones
Misses
on.
his cue. Where the fuck is Kane?
Wait, what was that explosion? That probably wasn't from me. Yeah. No, I'm sure there's some sort of communication under there.
Yeah.
Or maybe a ref kicks him like when it's
wake up, you bum.
I don't know. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I want to find that out.
Right.
What exactly they do down there, but
yeah.
So that's NXT.
Yep.
So let's give some awards real quick. Who is your worst dressed?
St. Cloud?
Yeah.
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 So I don't think before today we've really seen her whole body, but she's got a stomach that hangs out there.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
But I don't wear super tight clothing to show it off.
Yeah, that's true.
She was wearing super tight clothing and her stomach just like just
like what?
Like, all right, if you're chubby, don't wear super tight clothing and show it off. That's not flattering.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I have an Under Armour shirt that I used to wear when I was thin. Like, when I was, like, playing sports.
Yeah.
When I was thin, and it made me look kind of buff.
Yeah.
But I can't wear it now.
You should wear it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Show up one day with it.
When I was like, when you're gaining weight and you don't like realize it, which is what happened like to me, like you don't realize it for like the first like 20, 30 pounds or whatever.
20, 30 years.
Yeah, 20, 30 years. And then one day you like put on one of your like t-shirts that you wear every day and you're like, oh shit.
What happened?
Why is this happening?
Did I get stung by a bee?
Commissioner!
There's a man. Another man.
Superman, you saw him. So yeah, we both had Christy St. Cloud there.
Yeah.
Who is your best dressed?
Best dress, the chick with Sienna Almas.
Selena Vega. She's been winning best dress for I think a month straight now.
Yeah,
she's been on the show every week.
Did
you ever see when she wore a bathrobe?
No.
Like it was like a silk bathrobe that she wore to the ring while managing Almas, and like Josh and I, yeah, our heads exploded.
Yeah,
and I don't mean this head.
Oh, gross.
But she wore like bathrobe with like heels, and it was just like holy shit.
like what Sable used to do in her prime.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well.
But yeah, she's been winning best dress for a while now. Worst moment?
Oh gosh, worst moment.
Oh. Yeah, that was really bad. I also had the security footage.
No, that was bad.
That was a little silly.
Okay.
Best moment?
The eclipse off the top rope to DeVille, who wasn't even looking for it.
Yeah, I put AOP's return, but I'm going to change it to that.
Okay.
Because that eclipse was fucking awesome. So, yeah. All right, that's all for awards.
Yep.
Now on to things
we talk about.
You
know, we can actually change this segment since we don't have a certain someone here anymore.
We could. What do you want to change it to?
Things we complain about.
Yeah.
Things we bitch about.
All right. That's fine.
Okay.
What do you want to complain about?
You know what really grinds my gears? I don't know. What's some fun topics?
Well, this is actually NXT related, and I'm going to complain about it.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Let's do it.
So a couple of days ago, a couple fans tweeted at me, and I just woke up from a nap or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I read that it said that Adam Cole will face Drew McIntyre for the NXT Championship with Shawn Michaels as the guest referee.
Yes.
And I was like, holy shit.
Friday before TakeOver Houston.
Right.
Yeah.
And at the time when I read it, I was like tired. And I was like, holy shit, TakeOver Houston main event? And I even like called Joe and was like, this is the main event of TakeOver.
Oh, shit.
And then I read it again. I was like, oh my God, it's the night before.
The live show.
At a live show, and we're not going to see it. What the fuck?
You could still go see it.
Because it's in San Antonio, Shawn Michaels. By the way, another reason why they did that?
Yeah.
Ring of Honor's having a show in San Antonio the same night.
They are.
So that's why they're doing that.
Yeah. Get that big match, big ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because who would you rather see? Cody Rhodes fight a nobody schmuck? Or Shawn Michaels referee against Adam Cole and Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, tough decision, huh?
Yeah. While Brandy Rhodes yells at me on Twitter, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. That was funny.
That was funny.
A little Twitter
I guess we
war.
should talk about that, huh?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
So Brandy Rhodes, when was this? Fuck.
Was it Wednesday night? Yeah, it was after the podcast.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Brandy Rhodes, because it was Game 5, Yankees Astros.
Yes.
The Yankees beat the Astros.
Uh-huh.
And Brandy Rhodes bragged on Twitter about like making her husband miss the Yankee game that he loves because apparently he's a big Yankees fan, so that he could do a photo shoot for her. And then she was like, women, get a man who does that shit.
Yeah.
So I like replied and then she also, people are like, so people are already like giving her shit for that.
Yeah.
And then she replied with a picture of her in lingerie, and she was like, this is what I use to get my husband to do what I want.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so.
Like, you're not the first woman to, like, use your body or sex to, like,
right.
Get your dude to do something.
And you're bragging about something that's, quite frankly, like, feminists are fighting against. But okay, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
But sure, fine. If you're not a feminist, that's fine, whatever. So then, like, So I replied to that first of her in the lingerie, and I just like replied like, because it's definitely not your intellect. And then she replied with, oh, I have a master's degree and all this shit, like,
From University of Miami.
Yeah. Oh, I went to college. Wow.
All right.
So did a lot of people. I graduated college.
Yeah.
Big whoop.
Big whoop. Want to fight about it?
Yeah. Apparently she did.
Yeah.
And then like I also posted like, forcing your husband. Like, taking away things that your husband loves is just the first step to getting him to resent you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I've been there in past relationships.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where they do that. It makes you miserable.
Yeah.
And, like, it just became this war where she said, I'm a virgin. I've never been with a woman. And then the Brandy Rhodes army, I guess, like, just
the
went
Road
crazy
Warriors.
on me.
The Road Warriors.
Yeah, the Road Warriors. They should take that name. The Rhodes Warriors.
Yeah.
Just went crazy on me, and it was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I love talking shit to people that are stupid, so.
It is always a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fun stuff.
And you can do it a lot on Twitter.
You can.
Like, I've gotten in Twitter wars with people, like, especially over Naomi. Like, I mean, if you listen to the show, you know my disdain for Naomi.
We all have disdain for Naomi.
She's a terrible actress. She has a horrible gimmick.
Yep.
And she can't wrestle, and so I'd put something to that out. And I mean, I had tweeted this at least like 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And I mean, some guy randomly was just like, "Oh, look at this grown ass man hating on this woman because he's jealous he doesn't do what she does."
I know.
I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm not jealous. I don't glow in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And like people are like, oh, okay, well, guess what? She's getting paid, so blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, of course she's getting paid. It's her fucking job. Yeah. You can get paid and still be bad at your job.
There are plenty of people that are bad at their job.
I've had plenty of jobs that I do poorly because I don't give a shit. I mean, come on. We all have those days where you're just fucking phoning it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean. It's always really easy to get into these.
Well, that's the thing.
Horrible Twitter
They would
wars.
reply like, "Oh, you're just hating on women," and it was like, "No, I'm not. I'm hating on one woman.
Yeah, one.
Not all women, you dummy."
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was just. And then someone was like, "What's wrong with wrestling?" Because I tweeted it from that account. "What's wrong with wrestling is fans like you." And I was like, "Well, first of all, I'm not a fan of Brandy Rhodes."
Yeah. No.
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 Yeah.
And actually, if we did broaden our horizons to cover more shows, does anyone remember that tag match that she did with Cody Rhodes?
God.
Anyone? No?
No.
The Rhodes Warriors seem to omit that from their memory.
Yeah.
So
remember like a couple weeks ago, I sent you and Joe that video of her wrestling like a guy that looks like Aladdin who had a magic carpet. And then she ended up beating him in the match. It was like at an indie show. Like she beat a grown man in a match.
I don't remember that.
And she's just the worst wrestler.
That just sounds
ever.
horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was bad.
Jeez, I'm sorry for anyone who had to witness that.
People were there in the audience. People paid to see that.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
No, sir, I don't like it.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. So apparently, here's some more rumors or stuff we could talk about. Wrestling Inc. is claiming that the viral meningitis isn't the illness going through WWE locker room, but the mumps.
Oh.
And apparently they're testing everyone for mumps.
Jeez.
Don't you get like shots when you're born so that you don't get the mumps?
I think so. Possibly.
Although I got the shots and I still got the measles when I was like,
I mean,
12.
you can still get the mumps, I think. Like,
Yeah.
the month.
So also Kevin Owens left the SmackDown tour in South America, but apparently it wasn't due to being sick. Apparently he had personal issues that he had to take care of.
Really?
Yeah. But we don't know what. That's just the rumor, though. So I don't know. This year's Survivor Series will likely be all about Raw versus SmackDown.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they did last year. So they're also saying that they might bring back bragging rights. It's going to be called Survivor Series bragging rights.
Oh, like they're gonna lump it together?
Yeah. And again, last year they did Remember, there were 3 SmackDown versus Raw matches, right?
Yeah.
And both GMs, both commissioners were like, "We have to win these matches. We have to win these matches."
Yeah.
But they never said why.
No.
And there was never any discipline for the teams that lost, and there was like never any rewards for the team that won. I think they're like
nothing.
I think like they were just like, "Oh, you'll all get title shots down the road." And it was like, "Okay. Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
We would have gotten those anyway."
Yeah. You know, we had talked about it on the other podcast, and you know, it was a good thing. Like, okay, well, the winner, that title main events. You know, or is going to be the last match. You don't even have to say it's the main event.
Kind of like
will be the last match.
Kind of like how they do with baseball. Whoever wins the All-Star game gets home field advantage.
Exactly.
Yep. Oh, look at this. They're also, WB is, apparently they're going to make another reality show with The Miz and Maurice getting their own show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because they're going to have a baby.
Because they're going to have a baby.
They're going to have a
baby. That way, Eric, you could have Total Bellas, and then when that season ends, you have Total Divas. And then when that season ends, you have Miz and Maurice.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably add another one, too.
They probably will.
Kind of like how The Walking Dead, people are like, "We want more Walking Dead. I can't wait a year for the next season." So they're like, "Fuck it, we'll just have another Walking Dead show."
Just do it.
Have you watched that one, by the way?
Fear Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty into it. When it first started, it was really good. And then it got boring. Like I've been
It did get boring for a while. When did you
stop?
stop?
I'm still kind of just going through it, but like I have it on and I just mainly listen to it.
What season are you in?
For Fear the Walking Dead?
Yeah.
I'm up with the current.
Did you saw the last episode then? You saw like
I don't think I have the last episode yet.
Okay.
But like it's
I thought these last 8 episodes were really good.
I don't know, like one of the episodes I was watching, like there was literally one zombie the entire show.
Right.
And I was like, this isn't a fucking show about zombies anymore. It's all drama.
Yeah.
It's like the mom, like, "Oh, my kids, why do they always want to leave? They always want to do their own thing." Because maybe you keep bringing them to the most horrible fucking places.
Yep.
And then the regular Walking Dead had the same storyline. Like, "Oh, we got to find a place that's safe. Oh, here's a place. Oh, not safe. Let's keep looking." That's it. Yeah. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So yeah,
but I feel similar to The Walking Dead too at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
the middle of the season is boring, and then like the first episode and the last episode will be very good, but the rest of the season will just be a bunch of filler.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, you know, Stranger Things comes out the 27th. Yeah, is The Walking Dead premiere this Sunday or next Sunday? Okay,
this Sunday is tough because I have to watch TLC live, but Walking Dead's going to be on at the same time, so I'll have to watch that later.
Yeah.
But also, the Super Bowl rematch is Sunday night as well, Patriots-Falcons, which should be a good game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to miss that shit. Or I'm sure Joe will, like, put it on his phone. We'll watch some of the football game on the phone while we watch TLC, maybe during, like, I don't know, any of these matches!
Oh, what about Emma versus Asuka?
I just want to see Asuka's intro because after that I know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. Asuka's
And then
gonna kill her.
Balor and Styles will take up. Balor and Styles will get my full attention.
Yeah.
Everything else, I'll probably be like 50% like at attention. You know, like I'll be half-mast for the rest of the shows, the rest of the matches.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
Yep. By the way, what are you looking forward to the most out of the 3 movies that are coming out? You got Thor with Hulk in it, you got Star Wars, and you got Justice League.
I'm probably looking forward to Hulk the most.
Hulk?
Yeah.
That's funny. You mean
No,
Thor?
Thor.
Because of the Hulk.
Because of the Hulk.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Joe said the same thing.
So far, like, some of the early reviews have been really good
For
from
Thor?
what I've seen. Yeah, for Thor.
Yeah.
You know, it was funny. I was going to, you know, like, see, like, oh, hey, who wants to go see it Thursday night?
Uh-huh.
And that Thursday, like that Wednesday through Sunday, I'm going to be in Austin for work.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll go see it Thursday night by myself in Austin, you know.
When does it come out?
Like the 2nd or the 3rd or something.
The 3rd of November?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the 2nd is a Thursday.
Yeah, the 2nd's a Thursday when it comes out.
So that's the first one that comes out?
yeah.
And then
Justice
League is a couple weeks after that.
the
and then
17th.
Star Wars in December, right?
Yeah, Star Wars is mid-December. Now, for Star Wars, like, I think someone questioned me, like, because
Oh, you didn't watch the last trailer, right?
I haven't watched any trailer for it.
I understand.
Like, I go to a movie, and if it comes on, like, I cover my eyes and I hold my ears.
I get that. I understand why you do that.
Yeah.
Because they showed so much footage for, like, they just show too much footage now.
Mm-hmm.
To where, like, you see the whole movie before it even comes out.
Yeah.
So I totally get that.
What was funny is...
I watch it once and then try to forget it.
I mean, I like watching them for the Marvel movies just because, like, I always get so excited for them.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's not like I'm any less excited for Star Wars, but, like, it really bothered me that in the trailer for X-Men Apocalypse, you know, that they showed it in the trailer, you know, young Cyclops is like, they're like, oh, how'd you guys get out? And the young Cyclops is like, oh, we had some help. And then it goes to the scene where you see, ching, like, Wolverine's claws. You're like, what the fuck?
Because
that would have been the most amazing in-theater surprise ever.
Right. Because just like WWE, you got to sell tickets. Hey, Wolverine's in the movie, you know. But in First Class, they didn't tell you Wolverine's in the movie, and you did have a great surprise.
Yeah.
Where, you know, he's in the
just
bar.
Like, go fuck yourself.
Hello, I'm Eric Lynch. Charles Xavier, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. That was really good.
Yeah. I think the biggest mistake they did in those trailers, which was in the Avengers, the first Avengers. Remember they show the trailer where the Hulk catches Iron Man?
Yeah.
And then that's like the big thing at the end of the Avengers.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Iron Man saves the day, but he's falling, and it's like, oh, is he gonna die? And then when you're watching in theaters, like, oh, I already saw that Hulk's gonna save him, and then he does. Because I remember when I saw that, I think they showed that for the first time, like during the Super Bowl, that trailer.
Yeah.
And Hulk caught Iron Man. I was like, holy shit, that was cool.
Yeah.
But then it was like the last cool thing in the movie, so they should have spoiled that.
One of my favorite things that they've kind of stuck to with comic book continuity is the fact that when Hulk and Thor were fighting in the first one, and Hulk tries to pick up Thor's hammer, and like he's like getting mad and like he's like digging, and he couldn't pick it up,
right?
Because like they did like an animated like Hulk versus Thor, Hulk versus Wolverine,
right?
And in that, Hulk picks up the hammer and throws it back at Thor.
Oh, yeah.
And the second Hulk picked up the hammer, he should have become Thor. Because it says on the hammer, anyone worthy enough to lift this hammer will get the powers of Thor.
Really?
Yeah.
So why does Vision get to pick it up?
That I don't know. Maybe because he has an Infinity Stone.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't have a soul, so there's nothing to judge.
Because he's pure, right? I guess.
Maybe he's pure.
Oh.
But shouldn't Vision become Thor at that point?
Didn't but do they get it for? It's just whoever grabs it next.
Yeah.
So Thor could have just grabbed it back and then he gets it back, basically.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because didn't they I've read of all the superheroes that were able to pick up Thor's hammer in the comics.
At some point, everyone
wasn't
has.
Wasn't Captain America able to pick it up?
Captain America's done it. Pure. Black Widow's done it.
Has Spider-Man?
I don't think Spider-Man has.
But he's pretty innocent.
They did a team up of the Avengers and the Justice League, and Superman picked it up.
Well, of course he did.
Yeah.
I mean,
there was they did a crossover where it was Marvel versus DC, and
I remember that.
Yeah. So in
where
Thor,
where Hulk fought Superman.
Yes, which
and
that
Superman won.
Bullshit.
If Doomsday could kill Superman,
the Hulk
can kill fucking Superman and Doomsday.
Yeah.
Give me a
break.
But
Shazam fought Thor.
Hey, let's just pull something out of our ass. It was the Hulk.
It was the Hulk. Who knew? In this one, Shazam fought Thor, and Thor throws a Ferris wheel on him or something. He's trapped, and Shazam's like, "Oh, where I may be stuck, my alter ego may be able to get out."
Yeah,
and so he turns into Billy Baxter, the kid, and then Thor's still coming. He's like, "Oh, you've made me an easier person to kill now," and so he says Shazam right as Thor hits him with the hammer, and it knocks Thor's hammer and it flies away. And Wonder Woman actually picks it up. And she's like, "Oh, cool, I'm Thor." Right. And then Storm's like, "Oh, shit, we're supposed to fight." She's like, "Okay, I won't use this hammer." Whoop. And then Storm beats Wonder Woman.
Storm beat Wonder Woman?
Storm beat Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I thought Spider-Man versus Superboy was shitty.
It was stupid.
Spider-Man gets Superboy? Who gives a fuck about Superboy? Spider-Man should have fought Batman. Have the balls, but you know what? It's because Marvel and DC didn't want either of them to lose. You know?
Yeah, I'm sure they had people these are the ones we'll have lose, and these are the ones who can win.
What the hell is going on?
What the what?
If you thought the WWW had a podcast without explaining the NXT champion, it would never.
Thanks for your time, Eric.
All right, so make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Will always be a part of this podcast.
You don't even have a chair.
I don't give a fuck.
How does
Whoa!
I will.
Has he ever said fuck before?
He has.
Okay. What's this garbage?
This isn't a piece of the show.
You need a microphone if you're gonna talk. By the way.
Yeah.
No one wants to see my face.
Well, no, you can't. We can't see your face.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't have a camera.
So how's it going, guys? Where are we right now?
We're actually
We're at the end.
What?
Goodbye, everybody.
What?
We changed.
Start over this podcast right now.
No.
We're
You'll
starting
be
from
happy
the
to
top.
know we're already making changes for the better.
I know. Hold
we
on.
no longer have things we talk about. What is it called now?
This
Things we
morning,
bitch about?
I
Yeah.
woke up to somebody using Facebook Live. If I am correct, I've been told I cannot use Facebook Live. So hold on.
Right, you can't.
Why is Eric able to use Facebook Live and the NXT champion is not? That is racist, my friend. That is racist, sexist, probably ageist, maybe heightist as well.
Ageist.
And maybe Harris. He doesn't have any hair on his head. Are we against people with hair on his head? It's not my fault. I was born with a beautiful hair of head. All right.
A beautiful
hair of head.
Yes.
Hey, Josh, did you move to Denver? Hi, how are you?
A beautiful hair of head.
Yes.
Holy
yes.
shit.
I will say that forever. It's a
I have
hair
a
of
beautiful
head.
hair of head.
Hair of head. Yes. Yes.
So how are things in
Josh,
Denver?
we missed you after that. Trust me.
Everyone misses me. I've been
Why don't
getting
you
so many
scoot
positive
over so
messages.
we can see you? Because
No one
this is
wants to
only
see
on
me.
YouTube now. You forgot?
Oh shit, that's right.
This is
Okay.
only on YouTube.
I'll sit.
Hey, look at this.
Hi, Eric.
Taking a knee.
Oh,
Hi,
boy.
Eric. How are you?
That's offensive. You're
Well,
taking
that's
a knee
offensive.
on our show.
Yeah.
2 knees.
You don't respect our show.
You don't respect our show.
I'm double kneeing it.
Respect the logo, damn it.
Yeah.
You know what? That's another thing. I am still not on this logo. What the F?
You said before you didn't care.
I care. I
So
always
you
care,
drove
Andrew.
all the way back here just to get on the last 5 minutes of the show?
I drove all the way back here because you cannot have a podcast without the champion.
Did.
And that is me.
Did have one.
We're starting it over again. Right after you leave, Eric, we're having
Okay.
a part 2 podcast.
Yeah, so
Part 2 is gonna
how
be
did this
6
go?
hours long.
Let's see. Ember Moon wins a qualifying match for NXT TakeOver, the women's
Spoiler
four-way
alert,
match.
Jesus. What about the people that haven't
And then
heard it yet?
some other stuff happened, and the end.
Did you watch NXT?
No, I don't have.
What the fuck, Josh? What the fuck?
Okay, I'm leaving.
So now
I'm
that
walking
you're-
out of the podcast.
So now that you're not on the show, you don't watch NXT anymore?
there's no purpose.
Nah. Hey.
I still don't have
Goodbye,
internet.
Josh.
I still don't have internet at my new apartment, so I haven't been able to watch anything. The
A
only
whole week without internet?
Believe me, it's been difficult.
God.
Why?
The
What
only
do you
way
have to
I've been able
use,
to
like-
keep up with WWE is listening to the podcast
Have you emptied out
yesterday.
the spank bank?
No comment.
No
This-
comment.
No comment.
Using a lot of data.
Maybe I have things. Maybe I have
You got
things
that
saved.
unlimited
Maybe I
data
have
plan?
things saved. You know, I might have things saved.
You have
For-
a TV, right?
for hard times.
You have a TV, right? You have a TV?
I do. 2 TVs.
Do you have Apple? You have an
You have
iPhone?
service or what?
No, I barely have any service. I have to go outside of my apartment to make phone calls.
Wow.
No, I mean like to watch television.
No, I'm not going to get cable.
No.
No.
So what do you have a TV for if there's nothing to watch on TV?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Stream.
All right.
I can still watch the WWE network when I get Andrew's password because I
Well,
canceled
why
that.
don't you have internet yet? What happened?
It's a long story. It's a long.
What did they tell
it's
you?
more-
4 to 6 weeks we'll be out there.
It's more of an uninteresting story.
You're
no,
appointed.
so they have to fix it at the main box, and it's a whole thing.
Your appointment window is from 10 a.m. Monday to February.
October.
It's annoying as shit. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
So how's your new job?
It's cool. Look at this. I was in the paper. I had 3 stories.
Let me see.
I had 3 stories in the paper.
Your face is in the paper?
No, my face, not
Oh,
my
okay,
name.
good. I mean, like they want to sell. You're on the front page.
That's
Of the
Your
sports
story is the
section.
front page.
yes.
Oh, the photo.
The photo. Yeah.
Yeah, but the paper is only like 5 pages.
Shut up. 8 pages, asshole.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Plus over here,
Oh, okay. I thought
That's
that was
right.
the same paper.
the sports page is only 2 pages long.
Luis falls to Pettis.
Pettis. Yep. Oh,
Luis, is that how you just?
Luis. The Luis Hornets fall to the Pettis War Eagles.
This is
Go War
Josh's
Eagles.
story. Let's see. I'm
Don't read it.
gonna read it.
Ah, fine. It's so tiny. I'll have to explain to you what happened on that.
You should read it as Roderick Strong. You want to read your story as Roderick
Yeah,
Strong?
yeah.
Roddy Strong. Okay.
Add Mr. Regal like every other sentence.
Wow, this paper.
The Louise Hornets had the Pettit War Eagle where they wanted them. With the Wiggle 14-14 at halftime. Unfortunately for the Hornets, as they were driving toward the score to start the third quarter, starting quarterback Colin Gonzalez, Mr. Wiggle, would lead the game with an injury after getting inside the 20-yard line. With Gonzalez out the game, they would fall to score on that drive, and the War Eagles took over and broke a big run to pull ahead. Gonzalez, Mr. Wiggle, not only is the starting quarterback for the Hornet, but like the rest of the team, played arm-man football, Mr. Wiggle.
All right, we're good. Thank you. That was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fun. I had 3 stories in the paper, and next week I'll have a few more.
It's
Next week I'm writing a big story about a buck that was shot and killed.
Wow.
Really?
How about
Really?
that?
Why he was a famous
You know, I'm looking
buck?
through this paper,
I don't know, I guess.
and in no paper ever in my life have I seen Schlotsky's get a
Right.
half a page.
Right.
Whoa!
Right. Schlotsky's is
Jesus.
big down there, man.
Yeah.
He's like their number one sponsor.
I don't know, but it's a big thing down there.
Really?
People love their Schlotsky's.
It's a big thing here.
Crazy
Schlotzsky's is
Hair
good.
Day
Well, there's not as many places down there.
was
Right.
a thing at the local elementary school.
Is there like a
Wow,
movie
there's like
theater?
nothing going on in this town.
it's a
Hey, Wharton
big town,
County
Eric.
Junior College.
Do they have like a movie theater?
They have a movie
Now,
theater.
Josh,
and
is
it
it
only,
like a-
it only shows non-controversial movies.
No.
Now, Josh,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
are you going
No.
to?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Are you going to be attending the Sausage Fest?
I'll tell, No. I tell you, I might have to because I haven't figured out where the single women are in El Campo yet.
Celebrate Sausage Fest.
I'll tell you where they won't be. The Sausage Fest.
You never know, man.
Josh,
That's where the single
it's
ladies
tomorrow.
go.
You
What?
have to go back.
I gotta get back to El Campo. Okay, guys, I'm leaving. I gotta go back and check out the Sausage Fest.
$9 a plate. Christ Lutheran Church of El Campo.
Like,
the Lutheran Church. is having
$9 a
sausage
plate. How many
fest?
wieners you get for that?
I don't know,
That's
but
crazy.
it sounds interesting.
So wait. You got to tell me about this movie theater. Are you serious?
I am serious. I haven't checked it out, but that's what they said. So like they didn't. I don't think they showed.
So there's no big theater chain there.
No.
There's one movie theater.
One movie theater. I think it shows like 4 movies.
And what do you mean non-controversial?
Like I don't think it showed 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, who cares?
What?
Yeah,
Will they show like this, like Thor or Star Wars?
that's a good question.
Is it like a religious theater where like they won't show Harry Potter because
I don't know.
wizards?
Did they show
They
that?
probably not.
Did they show
Probably
that
not.
movie with Shawn Michaels?
That was probably their headliner.
It probably did. No, it's small town stuff. They like their town wholesome.
I can't move to a place that doesn't have a good movie theater.
Look, you gotta look at this.
Oh, what?
Look at this photo Josh took that they probably had to crop on the far left.
Oh, the volleyball photo.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, I took so many photos of volleyball.
Yeah.
I bet you did.
I did.
And they just so discreetly cropped it out right there.
Shut up. That was a good picture.
Oh, I bet it was.
I was mad because I took.
Oh,
a
no
lot
wonder
of...
you haven't needed any internet for porn.
Oh, ha. No.
You're like, oh, look at all these volleyball pictures.
No.
By the way, your Twitter handle is way too difficult for anyone to find you.
Is it, Josh?
You put an underscore on your Twitter handle.
What's wrong with that?
No one's gonna type underscore. You have
What
to
is
make
it
it
now?
simple. Make it Josh Reese. Make it simple and easy.
That's not cool.
No.
Josh Reese is boring.
That's how people find you, dude.
I don't want people to find me.
See, like,
Then what's the point of Twitter?
look, my
To share news.
Exactly.
my other Twitter handle was weird. Hear me, it's spelled weird.
Too
So
difficult.
I made Eric, what's wrong?
Yeah,
it was
that's
gonna be
easy.
what's wrong, Eric, but some jagoff already took it.
You should try to buy it. I bought mine
Fuck,
for.
I'm
I
not
bought
gonna
mine.
pay someone. I can do
What
this,
did you-
Eric. What's wrong?
I bought mine, Mr. Joshua, for $20.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, two $10.
And now he doesn't even use it anymore.
$2 gift cards. I have it parked.
Or
I
you
have
could
it
have done
parked.
Mr. Joshua with like 2 A's.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb.
But for your
That would have been $20 back in your pocket, though.
career, because you're in news, you want it simple so that anyone can find you. So if someone in Ocampo reads your thing, does it just say Josh Reese?
Yes.
Yes.
Go on, and they can just go right on Twitter, type Josh Reese, your name will come up.
First of all, it's probably already taken.
No, it's not.
You don't think Josh Reese is already taken?
No.
I guarantee you, Josh
I'm gonna
Reese
tweet
is
it right
already
now.
taken.
I'm gonna look for it
I
right
bet you
now.
it's not.
I guarantee you. This was a good story, though. I like this one. The cross-country story. That one took me a long time to write.
Well, if you
Oh, it
put
is.
at Josh Reese,
No, it is.
See? Bam. I told you.
There's the guy that has that Josh Reese.
Yep.
Oh,
but
yeah.
look, he has 49 followers. You probably could have done it before him. When did you join Twitter? He joined in 2000. He hasn't tweeted since 2012. You could probably buy it from him.
Stop having me buy things. It was costly enough for Mr. Joshua. I can't park all these Twitter handles.
Uh-huh.
I do have a lot of different Twitter handles saved.
Yeah, you've got almost 2. Yeah, screw that guy.
What?
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, get the Mr. Josh Reese.
Go pay
or
him
whatever.
$20 for his
That's
Twitter
a
handle.
nice cover photo too. Was
I-
that just random?
No, Autumn Wolf tweeted that. I don't know if
That's pretty good.
I don't know if that was planned, if that was a fan that did that, but I thought that was pretty funny.
I'm sure it was directly for you. No, we would have found out if that was for you.
That's probably true.
All right, look, we have to do fan questions. That's the last thing we have to do.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll
Yeah,
get
let's
out
knock
of
some of
here.
those out.
This is from Ron Johnson. I mean, look, you've heard about obviously you've heard about what happened, right?
Sure.
That Bray Wyatt got sick, Roman Reigns
Yeah.
got sick.
Yeah.
They've been replaced. We've already talked about all that. So Ron Johnson wants to know, why is it that Bray can't even get over when it comes to meningitis? Roman has to steal the spotlight there too. It's like
That's pretty good.
That's
it's like
messed up.
Bray Wyatt got sick and Roman was like, "Oh, what? Oh, I'm sick too.
I'm so much sicker than you are.
But Roman will beat it quicker. Of
He
course.
will.
So we're coming.
Yeah. Maybe.
JDX, do you think Angle's return was meant for Survivor Series or later down the line?
No, it wasn't meant for...
Of course not. No, I don't know what kind of
WrestleMania against Seth Rollins.
Krill Johnson, where in the world is Andrew's brother? So Joe
playing
is
football.
No.
No, not playing football?
We play football in the morning.
Yeah, well, he was there, right?
No, we didn't play football today,
Okay, well,
actually.
okay.
No, Joe's son, who's a senior in high school, is one of the Homecoming King finalists.
Oh.
So he's at the Homecoming game. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, since you're here, I guess I can show you this picture. So Billy Kay, right?
You didn't watch, really?
Not Billy Kay.
Yeah, Billy Kay.
Oh, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce.
Lipstick Billy Kay?
Yeah,
Yes.
they were talking to Mr. Regal, and so
Okay.
cute. All right,
Cute.
I like
That
it.
was Peyton Royce, right?
That was Peyton Royce.
Peyton
All
Royce.
right, hold on. The every
Oh,
like
she's
I need
gonna
to
have
turn
so
this
much-
off. Every picture has to like reload now because it downloads it.
She's going to have so much
But-
lipstick on, isn't she?
But
Just watch the
But-
face.
Peyton Manning dirt face?
yeah,
Derp. Oh, and then you keep it right there. God, that's way too much lipstick. She would be so much prettier without all that lipstick.
and if she wouldn't do,
Oh, Jesus.
all right.
So Brad
Looks like she
Cunningham.
ate Billy Kay.
Yeah. Brad Cunningham wants to
That's
know.
why she, look at that. That's why she's confused. What's that face that she's making?
Right.
Sorry, go on.
Brad Cunningham wants to know thoughts on WWE 2K18 backstage interactions and fights. So
haven't
I
played
made
it.
the stupid mistake of getting that game.
Oh, I was over at Andrew's house.
Such an idiot.
And
You saw?
Yeah, we were watching. He's just going around, tapping to people. And, as soon as he leaves and walks away, the person's still talking.
Yeah. Like it just looks like they're talking to themselves. They're like far away and they're like, it's just like, what the fuck? The game was not ready to be released at all. It was not ready. It's so incomplete. A lot of times it's just bad English translations. It's like they translate.
Right.
It's like the old Nintendo games. All our base have belonged to us.
Yeah.
It's like that shit.
Okay.
It's like, hey, I hope you won the match tonight. Like, it's just bad. It's just shitty stuff like that.
Banter.
But when you create your guy, you could, they have like the invasion thing where if you're friends with people on PlayStation, like you'll see their characters in there and you can have like a custom greeting. So I made my custom greeting like, hey, fuckface, for whoever sees me backstage.
Nice.
When they're playing the game, it's like, hey, fuckface. And the game let me do it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
But no,
Ultimate
the
heel.
game is so incredibly awful.
Wait, so the backstage era, like you can see other wrestlers who are online?
No.
Oh.
You just get their characters just get imported. But like, so they have backstage free roaming this year, where if you do career mode, you have to show up to the stadium. You're in the parking lot, and it's like walk to the ring. It's like, what the
Right.
fuck's the point? There's no point.
And then
just
you
take
find
me to
all
the
these.
match.
Then you find
Yeah.
all these random people that you'd never heard of.
yeah.
It was
Like it'd be one thing if the free roaming, like if stuff actually happened backstage, but nothing really happens.
What happened when he was doing the NXT?
Yeah.
You were coming up through the NXT and you saw Triple H backstage, and he's like, "Don't talk to me if you know what's good for you."
Fuck away from me. Oh, no. My first match in NXT. Here's the biggest problem with career mode. Here's the biggest problem with career mode in the game. My first match in NXT was for the NXT Championship.
He did a run-in against Bobby Roode.
Well, no, I did a run-in, but my first official match was beating Bobby Roode for the NXT
What?
Championship.
You beat Bobby Roode?
Yes.
For the first title.
My
for
first
your
match. So dumb.
And you won the title.
Yes. And then I won the title, and then next week Triple H is like, "You're going to Raw." It's like, I just won this thing.
And this was right after
jeez.
he told you to leave
Yeah.
him a fucking alone.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone. I won the title. You're going to Raw. Give me that title. The fuck?
Oh, that's what they did to Asuka.
And then and now I've been playing career mode for like a few months in the game, but nothing's happening now. Now I'm just
Should have stayed in
fucking-
NXT.
I wish I could.
Is there an option to go back to NXT?
No. Now
I
I'm like
wanna
just stuck. I'm
redevelop my
like stuck in
character.
limbo on Raw, like Finn Balor is right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we have nothing for you. Sorry. Every week I walk into Stephanie's office. She's like, get the fuck away from me. So it's pretty shitty.
No.
Rito, Pushfire Barry, a separate Divas division that's very adult after 10. We're going to push that, obviously. An open challenge for the main title every week or blood on pay-per-views.
They already do blood on pay-per-views.
Blood on pay-per-views.
Well, but most of the time it's accidental blood.
You mean like blading?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would just like to see natural, you know. I'd like to see guys open up the hard way every once in a while.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar style.
That's terrible. I would fire the open challenge for the main title every week, but
Well,
push blood or
Brock
push
Lesnar would have to be there every
the
week.
adult Divas division. Let's see. This guy's Sio. Is Eric salty that I get to see Kurt Angle's first match in the WWE in 11 years live? Are you jealous, Eric?
This is where Eric announces he's flying there.
No, I'm not.
He bought front row tickets.
If it was like a bigger match situation, maybe.
TLC is a big deal, bro.
No, it's not.
What is the match stipulation?
TLC.
Oh, tables, ladders.
Yeah. And Kurt Angle isn't going to go off of a ladder. He's not going to go through a table. So
Maybe he will.
Like we were talking about, they're like, you should have put Finn Balor in for Roman Reigns.
Right. Well, like y'all kind of, I'm sure already alluded to it. I don't understand why they added AJ Styles.
Nothing makes sense.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
So I guess the rebranding might be coming to a stop pretty soon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kayfabe Jobber, is viral meningitis a face or a heel? He's kind of on the cusp. Transfacial, I guess.
Push viral meningitis. Push Roman's meningitis. Barry Wyatt.
Well, like really, when you think this might have saved Bray Wyatt's career because
he doesn't have to do Sister Abigail.
Now he doesn't have to do cross-dressing Sister Abigail.
That's true.
I kind of feel like this was Bray's idea, though.
Yeah.
You think?
I think so.
Maybe he said that, like, oh, yeah, I'm, like, really sick. I can't do anything. Yeah, you have to take me off. Maybe, like, meta doctor's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll tell him you got viral meningitis.
I'll give you viral. Here, take it.
Please.
No, here we go.
Drink this.
Bray Wyatt is out and gone, but Sister Abigail comes out.
Yeah, we've already made that joke.
Yeah. Yeah, we said that.
This is what happens when you show up late.
Shit.
Jay Bizzle, can we still send in Josh hate questions for you to not repeat now that he's gone?
Well,
I don't understand why people hate me so much. I'm a lovable character in the
Do you listen to the show?
WW universe.
Do you listen back to the show after?
I may just be a baby in this WWE experience, but I'm growing in knowledge each and every week.
Okay.
Yeah. Suicide Fox, a.k.a. Aaron Garcia. How does it feel to have a troll-free show? Well, you know, it felt pretty good.
It felt good for a while. But then...
people have weird... See, we did questions on Instagram.
Yeah,
Uli, I am Gug. If you could do an NXT alumni takeover show having all the past NXT roster members at hand, what matches would you want to see? How about, like, Bobby Roode versus... Balor?
I'd like to see Kevin Owens and Balor again.
Rude Club versus
that would be
Bobby
great.
Club.
Yeah, Rude versus Balor.
Balor
That'd be
Club.
nice.
Baller Club versus Rude Club. Glorious Club. Ooh, the Glorious Club.
Davey
Is
JNB.
Joe coming back anytime soon?
Who?
I feel like Joe's been out a while.
Joe's here Wednesday.
He was here Wednesday.
No, Samoa.
Oh,
Joe.
yeah, well, he was injured.
I know, but I feel like he's...
Well, there are also rumors that he's ready to come back, but they're saving it till after TLC. So
okay.
maybe Raw.
Eh.
Davey
I knew it was getting
JNB,
close.
how pissed will you be if Angle Wrestling is a huge swerve to put Jason Jordan in the main event? There's no way they do that because
It
people
would go
bought
over
tickets to
so
this.
badly.
They put Kurt Angle and AJ Styles in this pay-per-view so that the people that bought tickets don't fucking riot.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, my God, no. Kurt Angle's getting his ass beat, and Jason Jordan comes out to help his dad.
Worst case scenario.
That's going to happen. It's going to happen. Book it right now. Give me my title. Give me my
That's not the title
main
you use.
Dastardly
title.
Woodworks, do you think Ember Moon is going to continue her takeover losing streak?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
And I'm willing
swear
to
to
put my
God,
title on the line
I don't
for
know.
it.
She was so convincing in this last match. I think maybe she finally has it. If I pick her again and she loses again, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. So I don't know. Maybe I can't.
My
pick
money's
her.
on Kairi Sane.
Yeah?
You lose one Japanese superstar, add in another
Are you
one.
sure?
Trends.
Yeah, did you see? She dresses like a pirate.
I know.
That's so stupid.
But her in-ring ability is really good.
But when
I
you
agree.
look like an idiot,
But she's a
She
total
doesn't
cartoon.
look like an idiot.
yes, she does.
She's a cartoon.
I'm a pirate.
Did you not?
And then she
No,
gets
no,
on
no,
the top
pirate
bar, and
princess.
then she goes, "Ooh, I see you! I see you!"
Yes.
That's
Ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Joe Mattingly, what do you think Liv Morgan's upside is long term? Could she be as big as Trish Stratus? No, because they hate her.
She can.
They don't
She
like
can
her.
be the female
She
Ty
could be on-
Dillinger.
She could be on Total Divas. Yeah, exactly.
No.
The female type. She already is. Brian Cundy, what would the team of Finn Balor, Harper, Rowan, and Sin Cara sound like cutting a Survivor Series promo?
That's way too intricate.
Jesus. Thank you for all. You're all joining my club. Harper, Rowan, Balor Club. I don't know.
Look, this was a tweet I sent out. It was me when I started watching the Mae Young Classic. I'm like, who the hell is Kyrie Sane? Me after watching the match. Oh yeah, totally.
See?
I'm on board.
See,
Jack
I'm on
Sparrow.
board.
Uh-huh. Alex Thurston, what are Eric's thoughts on time zones? How do you feel? 'Cause, you know, this is a big deal because you're essentially replacing Josh. Unless Josh comes back every
Well,
week.
you know,
which he
could
might.
happen.
I'm glad.
You're
I'm glad you brought this up because I have one main
Yeah.
main concern about time zones.
Uh-huh.
right. You're
And
on.
my main concern is
you're-
I don't fucking care. I mean, it's no
That's
big
the right
deal
answer.
at all to
yeah,
me.
that's the right answer.
well, you do fly often, right?
Occasionally.
Is it not annoying that you have to
Never.
plus or minus?
no,
a
because
few
your
hours
iPhone
at a
auto
time?
updates and tells you what time it is.
Exactly. I've even gone to Europe and it hasn't bothered me.
Okay.
You just need like that half day to rest.
I'll have to send you. I'll have to send you
Well,
some
like
stories.
when I went to
Get
visit
you
my
enlightened.
my friend in Norway, what I did is I woke up at like 9 a.m. for some stupid reason,
Fucking idiot.
and my flight was at 4. So I did shit during the day. I got to the airport. So when you fly, you don't go straight across the ocean. You kind of go up and
of
then
course,
down.
it's an arc.
Yeah, you
Mhm,
do an arc. So as it's going, it was probably like at some point, I'm not sure the exact time, but it got a little bit dark. And I started to nod off. I probably got like took like a 15-minute nap, and then the light came through the window.
Sure.
I was like,
sure.
So then I landed in Frankfurt at like 6 a.m.
Germany for people listening. Go
Yes.
ahead.
And then from Frankfurt, I went to Oslo, and I got there maybe about like 1, like with the layover and everything. And I was up till about 3 in the morning that time. So I was up really for about like a good like 37 hours.
We'll see. Here's
Nope.
here's what you could do.
And then I
you
slept
know,
till noon, and I was good.
wouldn't it be amazing here in Texas? It's 4:00,
Uh-huh.
but it's 4:00 throughout.
That fucks up everyone else. Then
everywhere
it's-
in
It
the
fucks
world.
up because
Then
yeah,
it's
it's
pitch
dark
black
in
at
other
4 o'clock.
parts of the world.
They'll adjust like everywhere else.
Well,
Everyone
why not
adjusts to
do that
everything.
here and we'll adjust?
Yeah.
Because why? Because this is America?
Well, yeah, this is Donald Trump land. We
of
rule.
course. All right,
Okay.
shut the fuck
Moving
up.
on. Moving on. Quick.
Last question. Rachel Graham, realistically, who could come up to the main roster and be a success from the current NXT talent?
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre now for sure.
Yeah.
He's reinvented
What he wrong?
himself.
Yes.
Body Wong.
Roddy Wrong?
Body Wong.
Yeah.
Roddy Wrong.
You could talk to Mr. Angle.
Also, speaking of Rachel Graham, I forgot to do this on the other one. She had asked, she's a Patreon. She's subscribed.
Aw, aw.
She's 5-star reviewed,
Aw.
and we haven't given her a shout out on the show.
Is she hot?
We haven't?
The shit.
Well, I mean,
So here's
I'm
a
looking.
shout out to Rachel Graham.
Do you got a picture of her?
Here's your shout out.
Stop that. Stop being creepy.
Yeah, creeper.
Freak. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
So
I'm glad
shout
you-
out to Rachel Graham. Thank you for giving us the review, and thank you for donating to our Patreon.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You
what
make
they
this
said.
possible.
What they said.
Not this, but this.
All
right.
I just come and go as I please.
Well, it's time to go. So
Okay.
make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes
fucking dead.
and give us a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, I'm sorry. Well, you can't listen to this show anymore on podcasting, but you can watch it on YouTube.com.
Watch it on YouTube.
What's Wrong with Wrestling? Check out our website, what's wrong with wrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at Andrew Bizzano. Eric is at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter. E is for Awesome on Instagram.
Yep. And that's it.
That's it. Josh, I don't even know what Josh is at anymore. It's like Josh _ news dash exclamation
Hypercolon.
point. Hypercolon. We got t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com. You could also donate to the show like Rachel Graham did at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Yep.
So all that good stuff, you know?
You got that music? We can do something.
No, I don't have it ready.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well,
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. What else was I gonna say? I don't know.
I don't know. So, a mostly troll-free episode.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Until next time, I guess.
Until next time.
I forgot what I was gonna say, so fuck it.
Until next time, I'm Andrew Pizzano.
Oh, I remember. Josh, come back up for a second. Come back up. You can come back up.
What's up?
Before we go, show everyone your beautiful hair of head.
Oh, my hair of head? Oh, yeah.
There it is.
It's luxurious.
Okay. All
these
right,
locks.
you can go back down.
No.
Okay.
You can go back down. All right. All right, there we go. I just wanted to see his hair of head.
No, it's going to get lice.
What the shit? I didn't put it on my beard.
Your beard has lice?
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong